Hello, Belen. I'm Carlos Garcia.
And I'm Danny Giorgini. Welcome to this edition of WBLN, March 18th, 2019.
Breaking this morning in light of what happened in New Zealand. Multiple people have been injured in a shooting in the Dutch city of Utrecht. The police operation is ongoing. Police are investigating the shooting and taking into account, quote, a possible terrorist motive, per their Twitter account. According to CNN's affiliate RTL4, the Dutch Prime Minister said he was, quote, very concerned by the incident. Many ambulances are on the scene. The story is developing. We turn to Nicholas Mora to tell us about the tragic events in New England. Nick?
Thank you, Carlos. President Donald Trump on Friday expressed his condolences to the people of New Zealand following mass shootings to the two mosques in Christchurch. 50 people are dead, and the country's prime minister calls it one of New Zealand's darkest days. New Zealand's prime minister calling it one of the darkest days in her country's history.
Clearly, what has happened here is an extraordinary and unprecedented act of violence.
Dozens of deaths after shooting at two mosques Friday afternoon, local time.
I never could believe that something like this would ever happen in the city of Christchurch. But actually, I would never believe that this would ever happen in New Zealand.
One witness said he was inside the mosque when the shooting began and that he heard the gunman continuously shooting for 10 to 15 minutes. A journalist also heard the shots.
What I did was basically waiting for that and praying to God, oh God, please, let this guy run out of bullets.
The injured were taken to the hospital for medical treatment.
The injuries ranging from gunshot wounds to the head and face and arms, legs and torso, and soft tissue injuries.
Officials in U.S. cities, including Los Angeles, Minneapolis, Tampa, and New York, say that they will be adding extra security around the mosque out of abundance of caution. Pope Francis prayed for the victims of the Christchurch massacre in New Zealand, calling the victims, quote, our Muslim brothers. Pope Francis called the attacks horrific and said, quote, pray for the dead and the wounded and their families. This was part of the Pope's Angelus prayer at St. Peter's in Rome. For WBLN, I'm Nicholas Mora.
Last Friday, staff participated in a day of service. The day aimed at helping out the community and giving back to those who are in need. As we are in the season of Lent, one of the main ideas is to practice almsgiving and charity work.
You are sure to see many posters and other campaign material throughout the halls for those who are running tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we also have the National Honor Society induction ceremony from 7:30 to 9 p.m. The rehearsal for the ceremony will be held today during homeroom.
This past Friday marked a year after the 175-foot-long pedestrian bridge collapsed onto the Tamiami Trail, resulting in 6 deaths and 8 injuries, and 8 vehicles were crushed underneath. The initial construction on the pedestrian bridge was located in front of the campus of FIU in University Park and was in the process of post-tension rod adjustment when it suddenly failed. Our thoughts and prayers go out to all those families who were affected. Lucas Montes de Oca joins us now with the latest on the elaborate college conspiracy. Lucas?
Hey guys, as more and more indictments are issued, Vancouver businessman has pleaded not guilty and the tipster is out and about.
One of the people accused in the college admissions cheating scandal appeared in federal court in Boston Friday. Vancouver businessman David Cito pleaded not guilty to conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud. Cito is accused of paying $200,000 for someone to take exams for both of his sons. He was the CEO of 2 companies which both say he was taken a leave of absence in the wake of the scandal. He's one of the 50 people facing federal charges in what investigators call Operation Varsity Blues. In the scheme, wealthy parents allegedly paid for cheating to help their kids get into prestigious universities. Officials say it's the biggest college admission scam ever prosecuted by the Justice Department.
Just entered a plea of not guilty. We're going to address all the allegations in court. We're happy to be in a great court like the United States District Court for Boston, and we look forward to our day in court. And that's about all I have to say at this time.
The evidence is pretty robust against him.
No, the conditions are published, and you can get a copy of them from
The man believed to have tipped the feds off to the massive college admission scandal was out and about on Thursday. Maury Taubin was seen walking in Los Angeles neighborhood, but he avoided reporters. Taubin told investigators the head women's soccer coach at Yale University, Rudy Meredith, wanted a bribe in order to get his daughter into the school. According to sources, Taubin then wore a wire when he spoke to Meredith. Shortly after that, the coach started to cooperate with the federal officials. Taubin was being investigated as part of a separate case and gave investigators enough information that they were able to identify William Singer as the mastermind of the plot. Tobin has not been charged in the college admissions case, but the Wall Street Journal reports that he is waiting sentencing in the securities fraud case in which he signed a plea agreement in November.
Hey Wolverines, here's your scoop for today. Student Council Campaign Week kicks off today across school. National Honor Society induction ceremony rehearsal happens during homeroom in the dining hall. Chess Club meets today at 3 o'clock in room F203. Senior Thespian Troupe meets today at 3 o'clock. Now stay with us as we bring you weather and sports after these messages.
Dímelo. We just went go like a week ago. They wanna know what the secret though. When you be up, put the ego low. See what I'm saying? Vegeta flow. I know Diablo, we creepin' no. Say adios, I got the yours. Thinking we stop or beat a low. Hey, wait. They like you even Latino, bro. Hey, wait. You can't stop me.
Your weather for today, 81 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. In the evening, it should drop to 67 degrees with showers. Throughout the week, we have mid to high 70s with rain on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's all for your weather. Now on to Hernando with sports.
The varsity volleyball team participated in the Jungle Queen tournament this weekend. On Friday, they went up against the Columbus Explorers and won in 2 sets. The first set 26-24 and the second set 25-19. The rest of the tournament took place on Saturday at Cardinal Gibbons High School, where they placed third in silver. The varsity lacrosse team beat Cardinal Gibbons 11-7 this weekend. Good job, guys. Now onto the pro sports. The Miami Heat won against the Charlotte Hornets Sunday afternoon with a final score of 93-75. The leading scorers were Goran Dragic with 19 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds, and Dwayne Wade with 17 points, 2 assists, and 8 rebounds. This was a crucial win for the Heat as they remain in the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference. The Dolphins traded Ryan Tannehill and a 6th-round pick to the Tennessee Titans for a 2020 4th-round pick and a 2019 7th-round pick. The Dolphins didn't wait long to replace him by signing Ryan Fitzpatrick to a 2-year of $11 million contract. That's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Hernando. That's all our news for today. I'm Carlos Garcia.
And I'm Danny Giorgini.
Make sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. From everyone here, have a wonderful day.